Alright, hey guys, we're going to do a little close-up walk around of the Atc70. This guy's new, got him 2 days ago. We're just going to keep going until I get sick of hearing my voice. Alright, so this is the Lifan with the pull start conversion, and it's the 125cc semi-automatic. So it's just 4 up, and it has a stock Atc70 side case. It looks like a converted spacer. I think I saw them for $11.99 on eBay, and then a stock Atc70 pull starter. And I believe you can just use the cage that attaches to the flywheel off your old one. So you'll have to adapt this. I don't know why the spacer, maybe the flywheel sticks out more on the Lifan. But, alright, we'll do a walk around what Ron did here. We found these forks, which we believe are XR70 or XR80 shocks. And we're in the Inland Empire here. Just the sun's coming up. Give you a little shot of our mountains up there. And let me grab the tape measure. So these triple trees are, dude, I'm gonna say 12 inches by about 3 inches deep. And let's go center to center. I'd say 10 inches from fork center to fork center. I'll try to get in here so you guys can take a look. I believe the stem is bolted on underneath. And the thickness is 1 inch exactly. So it's a 1 inch piece of billet, 12 by 3, and the holes are 10 inches apart. And the stem, yeah, it's exactly 3 inches, and the hole looks like it's centered at about 2 inches. Okay. Now, Ron just got this tank. It's a Clark tank. Unfortunately, it was like 190 bucks. That's how it screws on. A little different, but very cool. Let's try to get underneath here. So it looks like that Lifan fit right in. Mayer plastics, 1-piece aluminum rim with the Chen Shin tire, which is a really good tire. It's I guess the replacement for the Ohatsus. This ProTrack tire, do not buy. That ProTrack tire is a POS. So the axle goes like this, and this is a spacer. It's powder coated, which is real easy to do in your backyard if you guys want to powder coat. And he mounted the fender a little back a little so he could have clearance off the motor. You can see it's hitting right there a little bit, but he didn't have to cut his fender, and it keeps the mud off. And guys, this thing is really fun to ride. I mean, I feel like it's like a real ATC, but lacking a little bit of power. So I'm thinking about just paying the extra 80 bucks on eBay. I think that's $249 on eBay. The 40cc is, I mean the 140cc It's like 80 bucks more, so it's probably worth it to get the 140cc for the extra power. Alright, then he got this headlight plastic on eBay. I think it was 65 bucks, but the quality is awesome. It just attaches to the forks. He got these ODI grips. Has a little twist throttle here. These switches are really cheap, eBay, but you can see the headlight plate really makes the bike. Alright, here's a look at this side over here. Okay, so another issue is the intake. You can see how it has a real heavy curve, and it looks like they did some welding to adapt the flange. Alright, and here's where the Kickstarter was. It looks like they did a little mod to the pipe too, the stock pipe. Looks like they welded on a new bend there, so it fits in. And then you got your Pro Taper bars. And they say XR50 on them. And then back here, Ron went with this grab bar, but it fits a battery in it perfectly. I think it's on eBay for about 50 bucks. And he put a little tool kit that clips in just to hold his little spare tools when we're riding. The axle's powder coated. And then before we knew that this grab bar fits that size battery, which, let me grab a tape measure. We bought the battery holder, the Spangler, and it holds that little mini battery. But this thing's 60 bucks. But this grab bar right here holds the battery perfect. So he's got 2 batteries. Alright. I know I'm forgetting stuff. Frame's powder coated white. Like I said, you could do it in your backyard. Here's a better look on how the Lifan bolts up in. It's real easy. No cutting involved. And with these nice little short forks, the rake on the bike is perfect. You know, if you go with the bigger fork, the rake looks like it's too many degrees forward. Alright guys, but you have to ride one of these. Once you ride one of these, you'll never go back to a 70cc. Alright, so I hope this little close-up helps. Here's the new 70. It's got issues, but I believe that stripe's an 83 or an 84, I can't tell. I should know. This guy has a couple issues. But other than that, thinking about putting the Lifan motor in it. For sure. And then this guy needs work. So we're going to work on it. And then just a couple frame look here, because kind of wanted to do like an R55 conversion with the rear suspension. So I made plasma cut out the carrier and adapt it with the weld on a swing arm to it. But on the R55 conversion, the frame bends down to here and then the swing arm attaches. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. Alright, and I totally recommend not buying cheap tires. Yeah, I got these for $8 each. Pro Tracks, but they are junk. Look at that one just split. Look at this guy. That's what happens when you buy cheap tires. So, definitely recommend the Chenshin or a Kenda. I'm not a big fan of hole shots. So, alright, so this is just a close-up look of Ron's. Shit, I don't even know what year it is. There's nothing left of an ATC70 besides the frame and the axle. But, it's so fun to ride, man. You guys really have to ride it to enjoy it. Alright, I hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Bye.